nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes. And it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself anyway.
Fuck 2024. Already sucks. Just kidding. I mean, she has that look like a dick hit her twice in the face. Brad's girl. I mean, Brad's girl, I'm sure more than a dick has hit her in the face. What are we looking at? Shake it off. We're looking at Depth Perception Imperial IPA from Terrapin Beer Company, Athens, Georgia. Just down the street from the Ninja's place. 9.1%. And I guess I celebrate opening the door. Unfortunately, the door was on an airplane, and I jumped without a parachute. Yep. I decided to ring in the new year by quitting. Put in my notice. Except for between my ribs and this, I know I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. Which is just more financial slide. And yet, this is my look. I don't fucking care. So, for an Imperial, it has a stereotypical look. It is a darker color. I could just tell. I mean, I know I could verify this with Cobra, but I could... See, I've just never... I know, squirrel. I've just never wanted a Tavor. You know, as badly as I want a bullpup, I don't want the Tavor. And I kind of just certified that, stamped that bitch when I shot Christopher's. And if for no other reason, I don't want a Tavor because Christopher has one. Oh, just speckle that thing. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, she just looks like she could just be evil. I do definitely want the new Hellion. On the other hand, right now, I just want to know where dinner's coming from next week. I know I have a fantastic wife, and she said not to worry about it, but, you know, I'm worried about it. Perhaps I should have had a plan, but trying to come up with a plan for over a year now hasn't worked out. So sometimes you just have to do crazy shit. So here we are. Do a brewery review, get all snapped up. Yeah, I won't be in ever again 2 weeks from now. And oh, by the way, I probably won't be in next week either. Heavier mouthfeel. Nice floral arrangement. Yeah, that was a fail. That was like 3 whole minutes. I didn't even read a single fucking comment.
Dude, you know, you complain about how this last year has been for you. If I were you, I'm thinking this is great, dude. You got a new car. You got a fucking portable garage urinal. This come for Christmas? Shit, I've been asking for one for 2 years. You know how many times I could piss in this thing before I have to dump it?
Actually, that... First, if it was a gift to me.
It's even got a filter on there so I can reuse.
And then it was claimed by my lovely Samantha. So I've got one in the garage that I think...
Your portable urinal garage?
No, I think when the truck was leaking, I wasn't filtering shit. I don't know if anything's been in the other one. I hope not. Because I hope to
I
not
got a
have
good
a
use
Dodge
for it.
much longer. Yeah,
Good use
I have good use for it. A garage here and all. Personal
Dude, you can put it
favorite.
in any corner. Works perfect.
So I got to drive my. I now am in possession of my car.
Sounds like my truck.
It's it. I know. I don't know why Sam thought I was going to be so anxious to fix that. I
think it sounds kind of good.
I might go under there and cut more off.
Like I said, it sounds kind of good. It sounds like my truck. A little less ballsy, more of the whining, but it sounds good.
More important is it's not loud and resonating in the cab.
Yeah, no, it's not loud, but it's got the
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a
little whine,
little testicle tingle.
Well, I don't know why everyone's like, your truck should not sound like it does. I'm like, well, it doesn't come with dual exhaust. But they didn't cut everything off. I mean, it's a legit dual exhaust, but it fucking sounds loud. You know what I mean? It's
From inside the house, I can usually hear you past the garage.
oh, I can fucking hear your truck when it starts up, so it's not that loud.
Well,
Unless I hit my gas. If I hit my gas, it can get loud. Going down the highway.
mine is this loud because it sounds like a bus.
Going down the highway, mine's pretty loud though.
It sounds like a school bus. So what can you?
Mine's just kind of ridiculous. Fit in 6th gear, 5th gear, and 4th gear, it kind of sounds the same.
The problem with it being a turbo diesel is I think more noise comes from the engine compartment than the end of the exhaust.
Yeah.
Now, some of these guys going around town, what the fuck is that? It sounds like a vacuum cleaner blowing out the devil's asshole. Just sounds like air moving, and it's like spitting air. Oh yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, dude.
Look at that turkey browning.
How long has it been since you've had some tacos? Like legit tacos, not from a restaurant.
What was the question?
How long has it been since you had some legit tacos? Like homemade tacos.
Well, considering Christine at best makes a burrito, I have not had a good homemade taco.
So me and Charlie do tacos quite a bit because he loves tacos. Well, his favorite fucking meat in the world is chicken, and we never do chicken tacos. So I made some chicken tacos this week. Like the shredded chicken and shit. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone else is like, I like the meat better, but the chicken is a nice, like, change of pace. No, me, I was all like, oh, this change of pace is awesome. These tacos are fucking delicious. Shredded chicken tacos. I got a good recipe if you want one.
I guess the question when it comes to a good taco, I think, is A, the seasoning that you did,
The seasoning and the shell.
and
The
then
shells
maybe
are
what
big.
you threw. See, as full confession goes,
Shell's a lot too for me.
if you've seen any of the recent brew reviews, you've pointed out that when you have a husband and wife, or maybe even if I was by myself, the amount of fucking seasons of this, that, and the other thing that I have completed right now. First of all, I don't even know how she got here. Christine goes, "Hey, do you want to watch Chopped?" And I go, "Yeah, let's do this."
That's not a bad show, actually. I kind of like seeing the ideas. And
oh no, it has been an excellent format for coming up with ideas.
Yeah, it looks delicious too.
But
the shit that
I'm like, we're in your account, right? Yeah. I go, does that seriously say season 46, episode 3? How the fuck? There wasn't even TV 46 years ago. How could we be on season? I don't know. It is. We are on season 46, episode. Well, we went from episode 2 to episode 327. I think that maybe that's how it happens. And watching some of these people, especially when it comes to tacos, going, wow, that's a great idea. Never even thought about throwing that on a taco, or a combination of that and that.
So my son loves his meat. I
bet he does.
No, I make like a kind of like a chili lime hamburger. the best way to describe it.
Your people need to knock it off. Your fans.
She looks irate. Camera can't see her. She does not look thrilled.
I don't know who the hell this is.
Emma.
Oh, that's Al. Alcoholic. M alcoholic.
What are you talking about?
Alcoholic.
He's been asking for this for a while.
No, this is
M.I. Is that what it
No
is?
wonder
Oh.
why the Walmart delivery person was looking at it strangely.
No, this is. No, beef is okay. Corned beef is where you want to be.
That's roast beef. Oh, they fucked it up.
What is it, roast beef?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not.
It's not the tits. The one that I'm concerned about is you told me that there's one over there that said sausage, and I've never even heard of sausage hash. But it's Hormel's, and if you don't do Hormel's, I have been finding
No good.
well, one of those ones that comes in those military cans with the key. Oh my God, it tasted like a lump of soft salt. And I never salted it, thank God. Then, Christine made me, what brand was that the other morning?
Libby's.
After cooking for 15 minutes, it still looked like it was meat soup. I had to turn the heat way up and get it to render down.
There's nothing in that, but that's like that's supposed to be like the Hellcat, but more rounded. Does that fit in your hand all right? I know you're really picky about your guns.
Picky is a word.
No,
It's
I'm
it's unloaded, right?
Yes, that's what I said. There's a peek window in there.
Oh my God. That's like really, no, I can't do that.
Too tough for you on that?
Well, I don't have no strength. I'm still getting over COVID.
Boom.
Emma alcoholic.
It needs to be a C on the back.
Well, you should have seen the person delivering it. She was like dropping it off on putting it on the deacon bench out there, and she's just like laying it down, looking at it, staring at it, studying it.
She probably thinks we're Hindu.
What do you think your driver thought when he was dropping off your cock? Should have seen the name on that one.
I don't know how many other names you go by.
Big old fatty.
Well, I'm sure that driver was just like, what the fuck's going on here, too?
You know that prick mailman that we used to have?
Yeah.
He would not at this address and keep bringing stuff back. And then when I, for the third time, walked in and said, if this piece of fucking shit delivers any more mail to my house, I will,
What do you mean?
I don't know what I'll do.
Doesn't deliver any more mail to your house?
Yeah, they moved him or fired
Oh
him.
gosh,
And
Christine.
that piece of shit was a supervisor. Then they had that young kid for a while,
Yeah.
I thought you were going
and
to put that on for a second.
he'd be down at Jordan's house carrying mail, getting it organized, and all of a sudden you'd see him stop and start giggling. And we were leaving that one morning to go run our
yeah,
errands, and
yeah,
I go,
okay.
I just want to thank you for what you do. And he goes, what house are you? And I said,
The
probably.
one you're giggling for.
I go, probably the one you're laughing about. He goes, hung like a light switch is one of my favorites so far. I go, I'm glad you have a sense of humor, because the piece of shit that had your job, or that was doing your job before you,
He didn't have a sense of eating of nothing.
I still found that video of him standing 5 feet out in the yard, looking at it, and it was a box, and you see it bounce off the front door and land on the steps. I showed that to the guy down
Oh,
at
come on, put on your black hood. You already pulled it out. Barney?
I like Barney. Unfortunately, Barney leaned against the back wall, and now Barney has a little...
Barney looks like he's got spooge on him.
Barney looks like he's...
Right around his mouth,
That's
too.
because Eric probably...
Barney looks
Never
like he
mind.
doesn't quite swallow completely. Looks like he attempted it.
Eric had one too many rounds with him.
Boy, we gotta go through this shit.
Hey, I see your popcorn stash is still there, actually.
It's 2 less than it was a week ago.
That's what I figured. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised there's still boxes there.
We're not going through any.
Yeah, I would say if you and Charlie would like some popcorn.
We're good right now. No, we're good right now. I just know that usually
It's probably all expired at the bottom.
I know that usually disappears.
Because I know how
quick.
Christine feels about anything expired. Oh my God. I'm like, what? She goes, look at the date on this. I said, yeah, it's going to expire in like 5 minutes.
Hey,
We should throw it out.
throw the popcorn in the microwave and set it on the porch. Those freaking goddamn squirrels outside will eat anything. Do you see how big they're getting? They're fucking huge. My grandma's like, oh, that looks like a baby. No, it looks like a fucking rabbit. It looks like a baby rabbit. They're so fat.
Yep. Hang on.
She keeps feeding them. I got the rabbits though. I legit have been feeding the rabbits in the back. I pulled up all my baby carrots, and they're coming by every night or two. Every night or two, I'm filling up the
You're
rabbits.
feeding them with pellets.
No, I'm fattening them up so when the shit hits a fan, I can feed them up with pellets.
Oh my God. First comment,
That shouldn't be too much longer.
16.
At the rate we're going.
Yep.
2024.
Hey, did you
I pray I'm wrong, but it's going to be a dumpster fire.
did you see that? No, hold on. Did you see that new the new video on Netflix, like the end of the world?
No, I don't want to watch it because
It's Obama. It's from Obama,
Yeah.
right?
There, yeah.
I was
That's
just
why I'm
watching a
not
show on Dan Bongino though, and he's like, "Hey, take that shit to heart." He's like, "People will be so fucked
Well,
if
they're
this."
already predicting by March we're not going to have any electricity.
No, but he was saying, Bongino was saying, no, this. He's like, this is when China is gonna most likely attack because why would you wait till we have a competent president? Biden's already paid off by China, and he's incompetent. This is the time that they're going to want to attack, is before we get a new president. Plus, if we have an attack before the presidency, they can delay an election.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, no,
Because
exactly.
They've been coming at it in every direction, throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Nothing's been sticking so far.
Don't do it.
So this is like their fucking Hail Mary.
No, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what Bongino is warning people about, and he's like, this movie's not far off. It's going to be like 3 to 6 months before they get shit working again. You know, he used to work Secret Service. You know, he's like, this is going to be 3-6 months. You guys better be able to fend for yourself for 3-6 months. Take care of your family. Stock up on food.
I guess
stock up on
who needs a fucking job, huh?
In a couple of months, I'm going to say by March, things are really going to be revved up to the point where that's going to happen.
It might.
Like that.
Well, I think.
Nobody's going to know what's going to happen. It's going to be too late because by that point in time, it's going to slap you right in the face.
But I think the Democrats are also actually trying to push it as well to start an internal war so they can use that against the Republicans or to hold power.
And use the military.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but I'm thinking their deadline's coming, and that's why they, you know, if anything, they're going to use it sooner than later.
It's going to happen in the next couple months.
It's time to go hunting wabbits.
Dude, you're going to have a fucking bowl of BB soup. You're using that thing. Not that thing's not cool, but that's going to be BB soup if you're hunting a rabbit or a squirrel with that.
I can take stuff off of that and relocate it to other things so that we don't scare the other rabbits.
You know, my 22 does have a twist barrel. Or a threaded barrel, I should say. Don't want to piss off anyone for the wrong terminology. Jim just got 2 silencers. I told him I wanted to go shooting my gun. He goes, really? You haven't shot that yet? I said, no, he doesn't even know what it is yet. I just told him I got a new pew-pew. But he wants to go shooting his too, because he's got 2 different suppressors. I said, well, what for? You know, he got one for his 45. He goes, well, they're for different sized barrels. Well, I know that you can put them on different things. But I know one was for his 45. He has an FN 45, and then he's got an FN 57. So he got one for both, and they will work on multiple. So I'm guessing his 57 is like 22 and 57 or whatever maybe, and then his 45. Well, that'll fit a lot. It's not gonna. It works.
Everything but the Desert Eagle.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, it does. I don't think that they always work the best unless it's meant for this specific caliber. But they still help. No, they'll help a lot. They'll help a lot.
I mean, if you truly want to do quiet shit without having to go and buy special supplies, then you always do 45 ACP because it's already subsonic ammo. It makes the most sense. I mean, if I was to put a can on something, that would probably make the most sense.
You know what's cheaper than all that, though?
Yet everything that I have that's threaded is $9 and $10.
Get one of those really thick foam pillows. They usually cost you.
Hey, Mike Lindell.
They usually cost you.
Let's go do this.
$20 to $30, and they're pretty fucking quiet, is what I hear.
I won't mention any names.
You know what? Maybe I should retract that. That was just a joke.
I don't care. I'm not joking.
No, I know, but some people might take that the wrong way.
I have participated in plenty of testing, and
Mike and Lindell's pillows were pretty good.
A pillow works okay, but no, if you want something that at least you can shoot and move, I mean, versus here, hold this. A 22 rifle, like your rifle, and a 20-ounce bottle and some fish cotton batting. Poke a couple holes in it and some duct tape. I mean, fucking throw the thing in the garbage. Go ahead, check my safe. You're not going to find anything. When I lived out on Midway Road, we used to shoot all the time in the backyard. I owned 3.5 acres. Houses surrounded me. I can guarantee you nobody heard a goddamn thing.
Well, that's like up at my dad's house. He's
shoot.
Technically in Hermantown City, but he's on the edge of the border, and he's not really around any neighbors. His neighbor is a farmer, and his neighbor uses 22s and shotguns all the time. But my dad's kind of paranoid about it because he's technically, supposedly in town, and it's like, you've been to my dad's? Where? You got one guy up there, and one guy across the road. There's no one in the backyard for fucking a good mile or two. Like, there's some pretty good distance. And you're
a mile or two.
Well, technically, actually, he said he can use shotgun on his property. He can use a shotgun. But he can't use a 22 because it's a 22 rifle. It's like a 22 is going to stop just as fast. In a thick of woods like that.
Yeah. I don't know. And then
well, that's why I got him to the 20. I got him the 22 caliber BB round.
See, that's why I laugh when someone, well, I don't laugh because someone spent good money, but a $900 suppressor does less than a $9 Fram air filter or oil filter. The only problem we had is
you get a lot of that. You get a lot of that backup with the paper or the not confetti, but
you have to buy
the filter,
a good filter in the first place.
Either way, it still blows out, and it's a lot more cleaning.
And you can't shoot it all day long.
It's a lot more cleaning
because I had a chunk of the batting. Believe it or not, the pulse is so fast on an AR that it grabbed some of the cardboard from inside the filter and
ripped it in,
pulled it down the barrel, and just like here's the barrel, and then here's your carrier, and as the carrier came forward, it did that, and now you're talking about like a shim, and I was like, this is fucking wonderful. $100 and something charging handle, and I'm holding it on the table, and I won't mention any names, is taking a rubber mallet and hitting my charging handle because I was pulling down on one side while he was hitting the other side.
I get what you're saying. I would just take that apart at that point with a $100 charging handle.
There's no way to take it apart. It was all locked up because of the bolt carrier was slammed in place. We even tried putting
I don't know. I still.
We even tried putting a rod down the end of it.
I get what you guys
Couldn't
are
get it to
saying,
come
but
apart.
I'd be hesitant with the hammer. Oh man, I'd be crying with the $100
Charging handle still. It was the adjusting gun. Fuck, like I said though,
You know what?
we were just laughing because here's a suppressor.
That's what I
Okay.
should do though. I should, you know, we should both do is just go buy a couple fuel or oil filters for our vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, just in case, you know, shit hits the fan and we ever need to be able to have to do our own oil filters and changes.
You just have to make sure that whatever in your safe doesn't have a hole in the end of it and doesn't have any gunshot residue. Other than that, they can go fuck themselves. You use it and you throw it away.
Well, if shit hits the fan, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Well, no. To have it on hand for ready for use.
That's what I'm saying.
I've got plenty of ready for use stuff. I've just never violated. You always do two of. How does this work? And if it does work,
I'm not going to call the bullshit on this, but let me say I might have a different opinion on your last statement.
have two of.
No,
Try it.
never mind. I don't want to get specific.
I really don't care. We have a fraudulent government, so
That's true.
if they're going to do stuff, they're going to do stuff anyway. They've already violated taxation. They've violated the Second Amendment. They've violated the First Amendment. They've violated what you can say. They're now going to try to make people that want, speak the truth criminals and terrorists.
What about monopolies? The biggest thing is monopolies. That's what has got us into this situation. The monopolies that we have.
I mean, like
not only
one
in this
company
country,
owning all of the news
yes,
services.
not only in this country, but in the world. These monopolies have literally become more powerful than any government entity. Because they pay the government entity. And that's why the government folds to their will. And these
companies
people are
fold.
bribed. These people are bribed.
Matt, if you start a business, you have to have a woke scale. And if you don't rate high enough on the woke scale,
You're going to get charged.
I tell you what, charge me this. My goal is to have zero wokeness.
They said they would get charged for that. Hey, how about this? What happened to racism? We're not supposed to have any kind of racism, and they shouldn't even be asking you what race you are on your applications or resumes, yet they do. That's a clear, that's been out there for a long time. That's a clear violation of our rights.
What's your race? None of your business, whitey. Just kidding.
I ain't gonna lie, I say white because it always works for me. If I say white, I get the job. But this day and age, guess what? No, this day and age, I think that's gonna start changing real quick. So you know what? I'm gonna have to start putting Native American motherfuckers.
First comment, saying first, was the DFC.
First of all,
Taking gold. I'm so proud of you.
we really fucking bullshitted a lot before the first comment.
30 minutes.
I'm sorry, boys.
Mr. Holster.
I told him to rush on.
I did get the... It was 3 fucking minutes. Get off my ass. Then J-Dog says first, being second. Then he says, here at work. See you next year. Smile Money says, here. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Poco says, Happy New Year. Whatever. Then he says, blow me.
What a douche.
Rich says, Happy New Year to all too. Oh, burp.
I'm gonna say he meant to all of you.
He's drunk.
Yeah.
Elton,
No, that's what I feel.
Eltenda says, Happy New Year with some party poppers.
No, look. That's a great picture. Just minus the bottoms and she's sitting right on top of you. That is a perfect form. Can any of you disagree? Whew. It looks good to me.
Cold-hearted bastard. 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. I'm still a little leery about these shot things.
Hey, what were you talking about? Do you have that down here?
Then he's Then, what's this, your old account? 2 thumbs up and 2 shots from him again?
The whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
It was Wilderness Trail. And you said you didn't like it? I thought it was actually pretty good. For being 50% alcohol, so 100 proof. And it's from Duluth.
I know I have more than one. This is one.
You know how much I got it for?
I think, yes.
That's not it. That's not it.
This is... Maybe I only have this one. I swear I have another one, though.
So the guy down the street, I usually get pretty good deals down there because they know I go down there often. And I always run into the managers. They know we do brew reviews and shit. So he had like a $35 bottle. They got 5 or 6 cases, and they said they flew through them. And then the last few they put on the front counter, you know, and put a sale on them. Because they were ready to buy some more, depending.
Yeah.
And they couldn't sell the last few when they were on sale. So they had them for like $35. And people were buying them up. And then they dropped the price. They put them on sale. You know how much I got mine for? It was still marked $29.99 being on sale. He goes, dude, this is the last one in the store. I know you do brew reviews. He goes, I'll give it to you for $20. So that was the last 2 bottles. The last 2 bottles now off Botten have been $10 to $15 off. The black Johnny Walker I got with you, we got that deal. And then down there, he just gave me another 10, 15 bucks off too. Just sitting there talking with them for like 2 minutes while you register.
Yeah, this is only 70 proof. And
That's not it. Do you want me to go grab that other stuff and let you try it?
I don't know.
I mean, hell, you want to fucking do some Octomore because your bottles are all empty? Even though it looks like you're full, you got fucking more bottles? Holy shit.
4 bottles.
No, you got more bottles.
Oh, more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bottles of Octomore? And he cries because he's like, I'm almost out of this bottle. He's almost out of a lot of them, but still. How can you complain about a top shelf like that?
I bet you I cannot fill 1 bottle with 5 of those bottles.
You're probably right. But that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to go grab you something to try new?
I suppose.
That's up to you. It's a bourbon. You're crying. You don't like bourbons.
I've tried to achieve a new like for a good bourbon.
I like bourbons, but I've actually, because me and the guy at the liquor store were talking, and it's like, scotches are so much better. There's so much more flavor and so much different flavors of scotch, where bourbon is like, you have one and you have most of them. They're so very similar in a lot of ways. But this one's pretty good. That's what I'm asking. Do you want?
I suppose. And I'll actually dedicate my time to reading.
You were out there and you didn't try one, so I'll go grab it. I'll put my pew pew away anyways. Hey,
Was Mike's car still in front of my garage?
I'll check that. Hey, now that you're fucking off, you have no excuse. We gotta go try my 44 real soon. We gotta set my 22 in, and we gotta shoot that 44.
Well, technically, it's supposed to work for 2 weeks.
I'm saying once
Just
you're
because
done.
I copped an attitude and I'm not.
I'm saying once you're done, you should have some time. And if you have to come make steel balls, I'll put in a good word for you.
See, here's the problem with the steel balls.
It's not a good job.
I'd say...
You're still working for the man, but it's real close and it's 3 on, 3 off. I know you hate overnights. But they also, minimum wage just went up too. You'd start at $26.44 or $26.43 or something like that. That's what you'd start at.
It's high on the list, I guess. I just don't like the hours.
I agree. I'm telling you. Trust me. I have been looking for different jobs. I thought about going back to the hospital for healthcare. I have thought about it. I could work 36 hours and make probably the same amount of money, but I'd also have to work 5 days a week, 5 8-hour shifts.
Oh, God.
Or 4 8-hour shifts.
That does blow.
I don't like the hospital because they mandated stuff before in the past where my company never did. My company said, no, you're not mandated.
Well, especially if it's now.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, would they tell you that in order to get the job with us, you have to get the job?
Right now they have no mandate. But hold on, I'll tell you what. I've got 2 really good friends that work at the hospital. One's my sister's that I know real well, and one's my own. And here's the problem. Every day you go in, oh, you don't have the jab yet? We'll give it to you for free. And management tries pushing it down the throat. All day, every day. Hey, you can take that shot. We'll give it to you. Free of charge. Here's $200 in your account. What does that say when they're literally doing that to their own employees?
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously though, do you know what I mean?
You want a long-term employee? Let me get the jab and drop dead by Wednesday.
But you know what I mean though? I mean, that's the mentality that they have there, and I don't want to be back in mental health anyways. I mean, I have my own mental health to deal with. I got plenty enough around the neighborhood. I don't need to fucking add it for a full workload. That's what I did when I did that shit for 15 years. I really don't want to do it. Yeah, all you guys think that I'm just a dummy. No, that's because I put up with everyone else's shit for so long that I gotta drink myself retarded. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab that wilderness trail and I'll be back.
Put the pew away.
Hey, we gotta set this up in the garage too. You gotta help me out so we can go have some shooting comps. That's the only way to get good.
Yeah, I gotta put the laser in the tactical. Get some trigger time on that before.
Seriously, no, we could just tape them up to my door like we did last time. Fuck, I'll use some real tape so we just keep them there, dude. I'm serious. All we gotta do is move all my grandma's car and fucking we got a David size shooting shooting range.
Attenda says, I'm not fancy. I'm okay with banquet or high life. Laugh out loud. It's not about being fancy or not fancy. You either like the taste of a beer or you don't. Jeez. Love you, Altenda. Rich, I'm enjoying dark beers tonight to kiss 2023 goodbye. Salty, happy new naked. Multi-gunman sub-comments. Don't forget about the old naked. Miss 27 says, I'm old naked. And Tardicia says, I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, and he was naked. Smile Money. He knows that the Democrats invested in green energy, and this puts money in their pocket by using U.S. policies to artificially jack up the stock prices for green energy. Smile Money. Trump didn't get an electoral college votes from Maine to Colorado and college votes from Maine to Colorado in 2020. Well, okay, but he did get votes. And if you try to tell the American electorate who they can and can't vote for, I think that is punishable by go fuck yourself. Mike says, cheers, mates. Cheers, Mike. Poco says, here for dinner, mixed up some beef, barbecue and cooked red, green, orange, and yellow bell peppers, garlic, red onions, white onions, and then put them in a large tortilla with cheese. Barcoa? See, sometimes I never know if that's like a real thing. I mean, like Sharky and these made-up fucking Spain seasonings that he comes up with. Smile Money, Israel is our ally. They are also an effective fighting force. I know they're our ally, but I don't fucking care. Why are we wasting our money and resources? Just bomb the fuck out of Palestine, okay? I'm good with that. Mike, those zebra cakes are good. Those zebra cakes are good. I'm just not a fan of sweets. I don't do candy. I don't do cakes. I do gummy bears. Smile Money, my electricity comment was about the circuit breaker tripping with the microwave. Okay. Poco, thank you for the prayers, Eric. Poco, my brother, I absolutely mean it. I hope everything works out. I have no faith in the food that the government feeds us and blah blah blah. You know, and I know people will say one thing or they'll say the other, like, oh, if they can tax you, why would they want to adios you? Well, because it's better that you didn't exist as opposed to you were just being taxed. I mean, ask Epstein. Smile Money. Okay, never let me hear you say never get the flu, and Christine only would get the flu because they made her get a flu shot. This is probably your third go around with COVID-19. If you start talking Chinese, do not be surprised. Hey, at least I got it, the old-fashioned way, how germs travel. And versus, I remember every single year when Christine worked for Essentia fucking sucks, they'd make her get the flu shot and then she'd immediately get the flu. That makes sense. I always wondered if they didn't make their employees do shit, how many of them wouldn't have been sick in the first place. I personally I couldn't tell you. Not within 20 years that I have had the flu shot. It might be even more. It might be 30 years I have not had the flu shot. And every single time I have a go-around, it's pretty much nothing. This time around, I had one night that I had the chills. One night. One miserable night, and that was it. If I didn't rip, tear, tather, whatever I did to my right side, to my ribs, it'd be a non-factor. So, everybody says, oh my God, you got COVID. What was it like? It was less severe than the normal flu for me. Now, why some people are affected, it makes no sense to me. Unfortunately, I think I had to cover it. Why did we lose Troy Oakham? This was a guy who was training to cross the United States, walking for the second time. He could probably bench press me. And 1 minute he's walking fine and he's calling me to tell me that there's something special on the way. And the next is we lost him. Speaking of getting lost, I could spend hours in there. Okay. Cobra, Happy New Year. May everyone have the best 2024 possible. Lock and load. Prepare for the worst case scenario. It's going to be a dumpster fire, kids. Multi-gunman, insert whiskey comment here. Matt's on his way. I'll get back to you. It's probably spelt the wrong way, which for you is the right way. But you're Canadian. Eh? Eh? I've seen this live, and the jiggle is, really nice. Mr. 27 sub-comment, insert beer comment here. Definitely drinks like an Imperial IPA, and it drinks like a proper one. It's hoppy. It has a drier, bitter finish. It is not chocked full of pineapple or tastes like grapefruit or any of that shit. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Welcome back from the abyss. And? Then he says those Coors bottles are retro bottles. I like them. Then he says I normally pull another muscle. Oh yeah. I mean, these days I could just like sneeze and turn my head wrong, and then like I get like some zinger. Yeah, this has been terrible. I mean, it's. Then he says, Happy New Year, Captain. I hope 2024 is better than 2023. So do I. Then he says, you add a little gin to that tonic water. Then he says, for a small fee, Walmart will deliver your groceries to your house. I'm outside of their delivery area, or I'd use the shit out of that service.
That's fucked up, because my friend's done that, and they don't pay shit for the fucking drivers. It's basically, near you could go drive for a fucking Walmart. It's just like an Uber. Or, not an Uber,
Eats or Good Eats or something.
Food whatever.
Dudes.
Yeah, food dudes. These people fucking drive around and they don't get paid shit. Sometimes they do, but they get really picky, and you get a couple good deliveries in the beginning where you're like, oh, I'm going to make some money, and then everything just cancels out, so people just fucking quit. And Walmart's just fucking over the drivers. That's all it is.
Well, both John and I definitely don't have a bottle of that. Both John and McCline have said that now that I have the car, I should do Uber.
Uber's good. One of my coworkers down at the foundry, or not the foundry, the ball plant, they do it, and he's like, fuck, I can't wait for this weekend. Because it's holiday weekend. He's like, this is going to be fucking 3-4 days of nothing but drunks, and he gets tipped so good. He goes, weekends are always good. Friday, Saturday nights, always good. But otherwise, it's hit or miss. But like holidays like this, he's like, oh hell yeah, dude, there's drunks back to back all night long, and they tip so good. He's like, I'll make $200 on like 3-4 drives. Because on those companies, but on that company, you're actually still getting paid. Uber, you're still getting paid like a taxi. How far you're driving. So you're getting paid. If you got to wait, you're getting paid for that, just like a taxi would. Now, granted, taxi doesn't pay for your vehicle, so, you're footing that kind of bill, but all the tips are straight yours.
Of course, then again, Sam keeps harping on me. She goes, I don't give a shit what anyone says. She goes, if anything happened right now at Subaru, she goes, I'd go back to bartending. Doesn't make a difference if you're at a dive or you're at a nice place. She goes, the fucking money is good.
I've tried so long. You know what? All the bar owners around this town know me, and they know I'm a good guy. They're like, you probably drink my profits away, man. I don't want you to be drunk all that. I swear I won't drink until after the shift. Yeah, well,
if they won't believe that you won't drink while you're working, that'd be the same as your employer right now.
No, that's just stupid of them on me for being, or that's stupid on them for being presumptuous. Because you know what, I can hold down a job as much as these people sometimes don't think I can. I've only been fired from
Obviously, we're
Two jobs.
Obviously, we're wasting our time with this. This is.
I've only been fired from 2 jobs. One when I was real young, and the last one, which I should not have been fired for.
We might have to have a little celebration in like 2.5 days. 900 hours.
That's not 900 hours. I guarantee I have more than that.
No, sorry, 900 days.
I work 12-hour shifts, so that's even...
As of right now, 897 days, 10 hours, 27 minutes, and 30 seconds.
I can hold a job. And not only that, at this job, I'm actually now team lead. I run, for all the people that fucking doubt me, I run the plant. I'm literally in charge of the plant. Everyone else is gone. Yeah, I might have bosses I might have to call if some shit happens. But I'm the guy on the top of the totem pole at the plant when I'm working as the senior for those days. Right now, I got it switched out. It's every other week. But the guy I switch out with, the motherfucker took all the vacation, so he's gone for 4 weeks. I ain't going to see him till at least the first of the, next week. I'll see him next week when we go back tomorrow. So I'll see him tomorrow. He's been gone for fucking past 4 weeks. And I've been stuck running the whole plant, and I'm fucking just not liking it.
See, now...
But if I can do it, that's why I say, if I can do it, I can teach you to do it.
It really depends on what you're doing now. Oh my God, I love her. Here's a for instance.
I agree. That's.
I know Greg is supposed to be taking vacation. He's going to be gone a week or two, going to the Bahamas or somewhere like that.
Good for him.
I don't mind I like when I work by myself. The difference is...
I do too. I don't like having peons that I fucking have to be either in control of or have to...
Well, like here's a for instance.
You catch them drinking on the job?
Yeah,
2 weeks after they got caught smoking on the job?
That's not something that's going to happen with
I don't
Greg,
have to be the bitch and fucking snitch on them, but hey, you put me in a rock and a hard place. Guess what? It's my job or yours. I'm going to report this shit because I'm not going to be in trouble knowing this fact and being negligent, not saying nothing.
No, if I was in charge, I don't care if it was like my best buddy. I'm sorry, but your liability could cost me my life.
Yes. No, that's exactly what I say. And you know what? I don't care what you do outside of work. I don't. But when you're going to risk everyone else's safety and yours... That's a problem to me. Yeah. I mean, we've already established that in America with DWIs. It's the same fucking thing. It's just one's you're driving a car and the other one's at work. Hey, we're using high-powered equipment. Actually, way more dangerous than a vehicle. I shouldn't say way more dangerous. Cars are in abundance compared to our machinery, but we have a considerable amount of accidents that take place over the year throughout different companies or facilities that we're established with, and it's like those numbers are still up there. Those are work-related fatalities or injuries that can definitely be avoided if you're not shit-faced or doing fucking crack on the job.
Mr. Mark Max says, Happy New Year, Eric and Christine. Thank you, sir. To you too. Then he says, hope you and Christine get to feeling better, my friend. It's a little bit better every single day. I still have learned that pushing it is a problem. Yesterday we had to cut our errands short because this started to bother me. Today I wanted to clean out my truck, clean it up, take some pictures, and I was only able to make it through the take stuff out of it part.
2 minutes. You know what? I can go help you with that. I'll take pictures of your truck for you, and I might even give you a little bit extra. You know what? Pay me $500. I could probably sell it for more. I'll sell it to my client. I'll do a little expose. Hey, look at how much room is in this back seat.
I would have preferred Samantha sold it for me. I don't really want to have to deal with it, but no, it's...
I just type me out all the info, and I will post. I can't say I'm going to sell it, but I'll post it. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to... Tell me your minimum take. Tell me what you want for it. All the info on the truck, mileage, give me a list of what you've done to it. I'm actually not bad at selling stuff. I should actually be a fucking salesman.
I was talking to Christopher last night, and he seemed shocked when I told him what I wanted to sell it for. And I'm like, dude...
Too. No, I was too.
You know that I could sell just the engine out of that truck for $9,000.
See, I don't see that. But,
and
I get it.
And it's over $6,000 just for the plow.
I see, and I get it. But I don't see that myself.
So I don't think 14.5 is out of touch. And that's as is.
You know what? Not really, though, because, yes, that's more than I'd ever consider spending on that. But I've also seen, one of those, 99 Rangers? 99 Ford Ranger. In pretty good condition, 120,000 miles. They wanted $8,000 for it. $8,000 for it.
Hey, Jody, Samantha's old boss, may have been a hothead prick, but Sam goes, he was always honest. And I say this because Jody...
Carry on, Jody.
Jody told Sam, a good friend of mine told me, and this is a good friend of his, I'll give you $15,000 cash for that truck. Sam, because he was trying to continue luring Sam to work for him.
I think you need to start at 16. No, with the cost of inflation, I'm saying 16 or reasonable offers. What did you just say?
We got to keep in mind that the reason that I'm willing to come down immediately is because I will declare that there is something wrong with the low beam light circuit. But I'm not going to go into it. Might be a $1,000 computer.
Well, yeah. Or they can just rewire it straight wire like I told you, but...
Jesus Christ, you could probably wire straight to the original...
That's what I'm saying, but either way, you just give me some prices, give me the knowledge. I'll put a post out on my Facebook, not that you can't, but I'll reach other people that you don't get, and I'll put it on there's a couple of groups in town or around this general location that I can put it on. Cheers. Fuck it. If that's what you really want to do.
I have an amount in mind, and if you sold it for anything over that, I'd let you have it.
And that's great, but I'm more concerned of how much you could actually potentially make off of that vehicle. That you're throwing that ability away. And I've already told you about that before. Like any kind of plowing, any kind of grass removal, anything. If you want to start your own company.
Yeah, but there's just too much extra bullshit involved in keeping it.
So what do you... I get that, but what are you going to do otherwise? And you don't have to answer right now on the show, but the question is, what are you going to do for yourself? Like, what kind of work are you planning on...
I don't know, but I've never plowed snow in the 55 years prior to owning the truck.
Yeah, but it's not a bad time to start. Do you rather fucking get out and work construction every day like you've been doing?
Well, either way, that's not happening.
Sure.
I'll go fucking work at
have you looked
Quick
at,
Trip
have
before.
Actually, they're not too bad. Have you looked at the disability like I told you?
No.
You need to. That'd be the first start. I'm serious. You should have done that a week or two ago when I told you. Yeah, this is strong. It's 50%.
Oh, when I start to cough.
Yeah, your rib. Yeah. This is 100 proof.
Which is...
I think that's actually pretty good bourbon. You weren't coughing. You weren't spitting.
No, it's not.
That's smooth. That's good bourbon.
It is very smooth.
And for how strong it is, too. It's not a Booker's where it's 60%, but this is still 50% stronger than most.
Well, I'm not drinking fucking anything because I'm like, hope I get real fucked up and my lungs burn.
No, I get that good tasting. But that's what I'm saying. That's good stuff. I take literally a nip of it You know, every morning when I get off work. And when I say a nip, I mean a little nip.
Wait, every morning on my way to work. Jeez, I can tell you keep this outside. You want to get this?
Yeah, I will actually. I was just thinking that.
Here, slide up.
Hello?
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, please.
Fucking women.
Fucking women? Who you talking to?
Some twat.
If you only knew, motherfucker, what?
But
what do you
what-
want to bother me
But
with?
what twat?
Is motherfucker one word or two?
Motherfucker is one word, motherfucker.
How about if white people say it?
White people is fucking 2 words. So if white people say it, it's 2 words. Because we're educated, so we actually say motherfucker. That would make it 2 words.
Is there a dash, a comma?
Nope,
What?
just a mother space fucker.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Huh, there's a lesson in life. I'm just writing about Sean's second death.
I actually took that from Samuel L. Jackson, so, you know, technically that was from a black man, but typically, just saying.
Yeah, but he's such a motherfucker that... Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, I don't know if you know who you're talking to yet, but I got something for you.
It's in my pants.
I know this is you, my love. Christine sent me pictures.
Of what? My cock?
He doesn't have that good of a camera lens.
Oh, well, this one was pretty flashy, let me tell you.
Yeah. He sent me pictures of what you brought to her.
I gotta quit cracking jokes because Eric's hurting me with his side. No, but honestly,
You know that?
his side is hurting. But honestly, I have 2 books down here I'm supposed to give to you.
I'm all for it, man. I'm
No.
all for it.
I just dropped them off to Eric and Christine because I thought they might want to look through them before you get them.
Hey, remember when you asked? By the way, she collects those.
Oh, Christine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's something Christine collects. But anyways, no, they're like old history books of Duluth. They're picture books.
Yes. Very nice. I'd love to see him.
And-
Absolutely love to see him.
Yeah, my grandma thought. My grandma
Tell
thought.
Dave I'll buy them.
My grandma thought. My grandma thought you'd be, you know, all open arms to seeing them because some of the places are actually in your books that you wrote back in the day.
Yes, yes, they are.
Yeah, they got the old school pictures and history of everything. So, I literally just dropped them off today. So when you see Eric or Christine, they're here and available. I just figured they'd probably see you before me. Now Christine obviously wants to check them out because she got her panties all excited about them.
Hey, don't.
Eric hasn't even looked at him though, and now he just pulled out a stack of 10,000. He says, "I'll buy them." Now, don't get me wrong. I think the stack of cash may be fake, but it does look like a stack of 100s. So I'm just letting you know it's out there.
Matthew, that is quite wonderful. That's quite fucking wonderful.
Well, hey, Grandma's the one that started it up. I'm just trying to put it into fruition.
Grandma's cool.
I
Grandma's
know.
a babe.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's very cool. So I'm just right at the very, very end of this new book I've written. It's finished. And I'm just going through it again, making sure that I kill Eric the right way the second time.
Really? Actually, I swear to God, I was just going to ask you, how did you off me? By the way, you're on the Brew channel. You are live on the Brew.
Don't tell him. Bunky's in the background. Don't tell him how he dies. Make him actually buy the fucking book.
Bunky just said, make him buy the fucking book. Goddamn deadbeat motherfuckers.
If I'm one of the characters, though, I think that's kind of fucked up. I mean, you storied the book off of me and Eric.
Listen, Matt, listen to me now. I'm writing about a character who's really fucked up.
That's me, yes, I know.
So, of course, it's kind of fucked up from the get-go. And you remain fucked up right up until you no longer...
Are fucked up.
Are fucked up.
Yeah, until you no longer have a place in life.
Yeah.
Or a heartbeat.
But you are a cockswaggler.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's what the book said to write.
Yep. It's all right. You know what? I mean, it's partly accurate. Eric's my fucking heroin dealer, and I really like my fucking hookers as long as I got a place to keep them every day.
All you do is just deflate them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Really A-job material on you, Dave, making me look like one hell of a fucking shooting star.
Oh, well, guess what? You're not the only one. There's a whole bunch of characters. Many of the Brew Crew people have been taken to light.
Oh, really? That's good. So I won't look like the only cornhole.
Oh, no, you are the top cornhole without question.
Oh, fuck. You had to go there?
Well, you're a donkey fucker. What do you expect?
I don't fuck... here, talk to Eric. I gotta go. I gotta smoke. I can't deal with you right now. God damn you, Dave. You know what? Those books I was supposed to send you, you just keep them here. They're supposed to go to Christine, obviously.
Don't make me have to call Granny.
I'm kidding. The books are still here for you.
Granny's from the old country. She could fuck you up in several different languages.
No, she can't. She's too old for that. But I tell you what. They're still here for you, even though I disagree with her assessment. They're still here for you. I still love you, buddy. Oh,
You're a lovely human being, you are.
how long has it been since I talked to you? A couple weeks?
Well, you dirty bitch, I've invited you over for coffee and to breakfast a number of occasions, and you just go quiet.
Yeah, Folgers and fucking Danish don't do it for me. I'm sorry. Now you say you got some hookers and some blow. I'm all yours.
We don't do Danish in our house.
Well, whatever. Hey, I'm gonna let you talk to Eric. But seriously, no. I got a new gun. I got a new gun. I really want to go out shooting.
What kind of new gun?
It's a 44.
44 what?
It's a 44 Rossi.
Oh my holy fuck me.
It's a lever action. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go. I was supposed to go out a week ago, but it was like literally foggy where you couldn't see nothing and wet as hell. So I said, no, I'm not going out today. Not for the main voyage. I'm not going to do that on a day like today.
But wait a minute now. I have watched you walk up on a bright sunny day. I've watched you walk up to a paper target, pull a pencil from your shirt pocket, and start punching holes in the X-ring.
Well,
I've seen you do that.
But that's how I always look good online.
Yeah, sir.
How do you think I get all my followers of 3?
Bribery.
Exactly. It's those paper hole punches. Here's Eric. You talk to him because he's already like, oh, this is too much for me, so I got to pass you off.
Okay, babes.
Hey, good talking to you. Remember, there's 2 books here for you.
Okay, I'll remember. Thanks, buddy.
Straight from Grammy.
Oh, I love that girl.
Yep. Don't rush though. Christine still has to have time to read them or look at them.
She's telling me that she wants to make sure that she's rid of all the muck in her body before she sees. Because I'm an old man. I could die from that same shit those guys have.
No, I agree. Well, that's why I'm here today. I'm testing it out for you. So give them a couple days and make sure that shit's gone clear and through. And
Don't worry, we've been sanitizing.
yeah, we're sanitizing with straight alcohol everything we touch.
So let me ask you this.
Oh, Jesus.
If you go down, Matt, if you die from the bonk that these guys have, does that mean that no contact order is null and void?
You know what? It probably would be.
No, there's still a 50% in place.
Probably would be. Well, no, my house still remains in the same, so he'd still have to do the year.
Okay.
At least for my family. Otherwise, he comes by, there's going to be a lot of guns pointed.
You fucking people. You fucking
You fucking people. Hey, I didn't start this shit. I'm just making sure fucking the law's on my side. I didn't do nothing wrong. Fuck.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, you just joke about it, but you ain't know nothing about nothing. Just making me look like the dick. You're good at that, Dave.
Hey, do you
No, I look at that every day and depress myself, so I got rid of it.
Yeah. Okay. Because you say make you look like a dick. That mirror makes you look like a dick, not me.
Oh, you do. I am a sweet fellow.
Yeah.
You not hear what I'm doing for my grandma to give you books and help out other neighbors in the process? I'm a man that just, has nothing but integrity and trying to prosper and help others.
Do you not see we are in an hour and 10 minutes? Hang up
All right,
with your
we're
girlfriend.
All right, here, you got to talk to him. I'm going to step outside because Eric just pulled a gun and it looks like he's ready to shoot me. So you talk to him, hang up. I'm not going to be the one to hang up on you because I love you, buddy. But here you go. You talk to him. I'm going to go out for a smoke before I get shot.
Love and kisses. Bye-bye.
Fucking Homer Simpson right there.
Yeah.
Eric,
Yeah.
you could do so much better.
Fuck you, dude. I'm still here, you asshole.
Oh, he's still in the room. Damn it. Oh, how sad. Yeah. How you feeling, pal?
Well, I got my finger on my left and I got my ribs on my right, and I realize it's another poor financial decision, but I'm not going to work tomorrow.
You're not gonna. Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is I could do. Matt's like, you could hold the end of the tape measure.
I did say that. I did. It's true. It's true. I mean,
Your fingers get cold. Put your fingers in your pocket and just put the zipper into your jeans. It should work fine.
So yesterday, I decided to base my decision on if I was going to go in and work or not on how yesterday went. Well, all me and Christine did is went to run a few fucking errands, and by the time we were walking out of Superior Meats, where I didn't have to like build a house, do destruction, take out kitchen cabinets, build an outside wall, hang stringers, pull fucking stringers down from the jib as the skid steer is hanging them in the fucking air. No, I was just simply walking around and driving the car, and it started to feel like someone was jabbing a knife into my rib cage, and I told Christine we have to go home. I'm not going to be able to continue doing the rest of our errands. So, what the fuck, I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if he gets pissed off at me. I don't give a fucking what. At this point in time, go ahead, fire me, and then I don't have to worry about 2-week notice.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, yes, the money is a serious concern, and thankfully I have someone like Christine, who is Italian and good at it, saying, I got this covered, take care of you, and who fucking cares about them?
Yeah. Then when the conversation was near the end, you said, I know this, honey. A new gun would make me feel so much better.
I know, the new Springfield 20-inch Hellion.
Tell me all about it, Sonny.
Well, the gun that I want more than any other thing on the planet right now, firearms, smile money, is that Springfield Hellion bullpup. And I waited long enough that they introduced the 20-inch barreled version of it that comes with a bayonet lug and a ribbed barrel for her pleasure.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's for cooling.
I mean, you're talking about a rifle with a 20-inch barrel that fits in a package much smaller than a 16-inch AR-15.
Oh, a package, like as in your dick size package.
Well, not that small.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, right now, I would personally, if I won the smallest of lotteries, I would rather put the remote start in my car, which Samantha brought to me today. And Christine goes, Sam, I can bring you home so your dad doesn't have to worry about going anywhere. Oh, fuck you will, woman. Sit down.
Yeah, get out of my car, lady.
Because I want to drive Sam home, and then I want to try out my car. And I tell you, I love that kid. My Christmas present from her engage was all four wheels got a complete everything brake job done on it. She replaced some lights in the rear because she said one of them was filling with water. And the interior on it doesn't look like anybody ever even sat in it.
No kidding.
So.
Well, you lived a charmed life, Sonny.
Yeah. So, hey, I quit. And then, hey, look, my new car.
Yowza.
No, I'm selling my truck, even though Matt thinks it's a big mistake.
Well,
because
Matt doesn't operate your checkbook either.
Well, I mean, I'll give him credit. The truck could earn revenue by snow plowing, which this year appears to be a bust.
Yeah.
And I could use it for towing a trailer with lawn mowing equipment because his brother is making so much fucking money that even Danielle's like going, if we could just spend a little bit of money on a few mowers, weed eaters, trailer, we could go into business this summer mowing lawns, and then you could supplement your income by plowing snow in the winter. Yeah, well, I could sell the truck right now. I could pay the truck off. I could pay the car completely off, even though as of right now I've paid for half of the car. I've officially paid for half of the car. I only owe $2,000. But I could pay off the truck, I could pay off the car, and I could buy my remote start, and I could cover the insurance money for having the Honda fixed, which the Honda gets dropped off tomorrow morning.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then
what you do, you get a whole bunch of lawns to care for in your neighborhood, and you just drive the riding mower to the different addresses.
Well, yeah, if you're local, you don't have to worry about a trailer.
Yeah, no muss, no fuss.
Actually, for the weight of a couple of zero-turn radius lawnmowers and some weed eaters, I do not need a 3/4 ton turbo diesel.
No, you never did actually, but that's okay. No.
Well, the deal was too good to pass up at the time, and
I know.
I personally don't think that I could have lost a fucking penny for what Jody sold me that truck versus what I can sell it for.
Yep.
I don't.
Tell it back to Jody.
Well, he replaced it with somewhat the exact same thing, but 6 years newer.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as we're speaking, I'm still here killing you.
Well, that's nice. As I'm still here, we're an hour and 18 minutes into the brew review.
You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, but I know how to kill you right.
No, you're killing me.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're dead anyway. You're
Yeah.
dead to me.
Yeah.
You know the old saying, new year, new you. Right?
Yeah, well, I am gonna make sure that everything. Samantha asked me to have my finger looked at, so I actually have another call into my doctor to try to get an appointment tomorrow.
You still talking to Dave?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody that looks at it thinks my whole end of my finger is gonna fall off.
I thought that right from the beginning. I thought that thing needed to
It
be
looks
lanced.
fucking gray.
But what do I know?
Well,
I've just dealt with a couple thousand.
No,
of those,
actually, I
but-
think it's just looking closer. It looks just like the fingernail. Does that hurt?
No, and there's no pressure, so it's not
Well,
like
that's
blood
good.
is.
That's it's not good. Actually, you should feel something. It's not good because
Well,
you'll feel
no.
it on that finger.
It feels like I put my finger in wax.
You might lose
and
your.
like I have
you
the
might
shell.
lose your fingernail. How about the
Yeah.
bottom? You touch.
Yeah, it's sensitive.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
So no point in cutting it off yet. But your fingernail might your fingernail might go.
When I was opening my sock drawer and I closed the bottom drawer and slammed my dick in there, it hurt like hell.
Dave, who are you kidding? That's your imaginary penis. You got nothing.
Jesus Christ.
That fucking old wrinkled thing fucking don't even hang a half an inch. And if it did, it wouldn't feel nothing anyways for how fucking
You
wrinkled
can't
it is.
fool an Irishman.
You guys need to go read those comments, you two assholes.
Hey, I told Eric to get on it.
I've been trying.
You boys have a good evening. Love ya.
Love you, Dave.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. 26 minutes later. J-Dog says, Federal 10mm 200 grain HSTs. Then he says, I'd still rather have the 1066. Oh.
Had to pull it out. Yep. He's ready for that.
J-Dog, you mean this bitch? This, of course, anybody that knows me knows that this particular 10mm is one of my favorites in the collection. If the world turned upside down, this would be the preferred EDC gun, at least at one point in time, kind of before the HK VP9 and VP Tactical wrecked the universe. Now, if they had a VP10, oh my. Think about it. But this gun has just so much. I mean, the downside is capacity. It's 9 plus 1, so in comparison to other things. But when it delivers the amount of firepower, if you can combine accuracy with what this is capable of versus 9mm, oh hell yeah! Double action, single action, and now that instead of having a high-end gunsmith do the work for me, that I was able to fix it my unsmile money it a little bit, smile money. This thing still has an exceptional single action, double action, and actually ignites the rounds every single time. But I'm so discouraged on the fact that we still can't see Mr. Lovely. A Hornady round, J-Dog. No, J-Dog, I will not argue with you at all. The lineage of the 1076 is awesome, but there is just this thing is just not replaceable in my heart as far as one of my absolute favorite 10mm, and that says a lot because I have a lot of 10mm and I wouldn't want to give up a single one of them.
I'm sorry. I just,
I'm sorry, Matt I had to leave. All you see is his foot kicking.
A little red spray.
Red mist. Okay. McLean, oh good. I need to see a doctor's note, Eric. Well, hopefully I can arrange that
just
tomorrow.
Give him the finger.
I have given him the finger.
You want me to give you a hug?
I talked to him for an entire year last night.
Want me to give you a hug?
No.
Yeah, he'll cry if I give him a hug.
Oh, God. You know what's the worst thing?
Of course, my hugs, though, do make you feel better in the better. Your back will feel good, but your ribs are going to be fucking crushed.
When I was a small child, it doesn't exist anymore.
When I was a small child.
6th Avenue East, just over by Essentia. The apartment has been knocked down. My mom and dad rented the 3rd floor apartment, which was the entire top floor of this place. When you were standing right here, Matt,
I'm seeing you. This is serious.
the handrail was right here, and you looked over and you were looking down the stairs. A gap about this much but straight up in the air was a great big 4-door cabinet. My mom stepped onto a stool, onto that handrail, and was grabbing things out of that cabinet. And as she backed up, she slipped and landed on the handrail and broke 2 ribs. For some reason, she didn't want to tell. Yes.
Big forehead, but I tell you what, I'll look past it. That one, I don't even have to deny. I'll look past it. Big forehead, I'll look past it.
For some reason, she didn't want to say anything to my dad.
So she toughed it out.
So, hey, honey, home from work.
She kept that for a while.
Why in the fuck would you? I don't know. I know. Moving forward, I realized that my dad was a fucking prick.
Well, yeah, but also, I mean, how quickly did you want to tell Christine about your finger or now your rib?
Well, one's hard to hide. This.
No.
I wanted to tell her right away because at one point in time I thought it was pneumonia. And I almost yelled from the bathroom, call the ambulance now.
Okay, but just stop for a minute. What I'm saying is, when you're in that position...
It had been something... I know I never asked
you don't,
I need to ask my mom why she did not want to tell my dad.
You know what I mean? No, because either she's scared of the repercussions, or, hey, maybe you could tough it off, or, hey, I don't want to bring no more... financial problems to the family.
She did divorce my dad, and a Catholic priest said sometimes, Kathy, it's better to get a divorce. That was a Catholic priest in the what would that have been, the 70s?
Well, no, but you know what I'm saying though. There's some reasons, like even if you have a good healthy relationship, usually healthy relationship, they're gonna transfer that information on quickly, but. Even then, it's like, do you really want to tell your... Because you're already in... No, but here's the thing.
I don't think it was a healthy relationship.
But you're in denial yourself, or at least I would be. Like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. Is this really what's fucking going on? What do I do?
Hey, I almost died and fell down a flight of stairs.
Well, no, but...
After smashing my ribs.
Well, no, but honestly, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's... It's not something like, hey, I got dinner ready. By the way, my fucking ribs are broken. I can't do shit for 3 months.
We might have to revisit this because I think I will have a conversation with my mom after all this time. It's like, why did you not want to tell your husband
there's literally,
that you fractured a couple of ribs?
I could think of 3 instantly that are just big. But I mean, there could be hundreds. That's... Like I said, even with a healthy relationship, do you really want to start off dinner like, hey, by the way, I fucked up my ribs and I can't go to work for the next 3 weeks.
Hey, as Christine's husband, I'd want to know and I would care.
But it doesn't...
I'd bring her down to have her put to sleep.
But what's going on... But what's going on in, her head or your head that makes you think maybe, hey, you know what?
What's going on in her head?
Maybe if I wait a day and just see how it feels...
Yeah.
Well, hey, no, but that's also...
This will be okay tomorrow.
But that's also what I'm saying in, like, our own heads. Like, oh, this isn't that bad. Maybe in a day. And we're not even lying to the other person. We're lying to ourselves. And we do, Eric, we do that a lot. You can't even lie. Me and you have both done... As men, any of us have done that 1,000 times.
McLean, he says, can't you just point the high beams down? I could put black tape over. Yeah, there's lots of things I could do, but if I'm going to sell the truck, somebody's going to probably want to know why the DRLs are no longer working, why the high beams don't come on at all. If it was just me driving it, yeah.
So here's my idea. You want to sell it for high profit. This is what you say. They're all wired in to the plow lights.
Well, those don't work right either.
Well, then there you're fucked.
The plow and the truck act the same, and they never used to.
Oh, now before the plow lights were always working fine, you said.
No. The truck and the plow they act identical. When the truck...
You said if you flip the switch, though, that the plow lights would be fine.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well then never mind. No, never mind.
I have high beams if I flip it to truck, I have high beams only on the truck, and if I flip it to plow, I have high beams only on the plow.
Yeah, well, I keep telling you, it's been well over a month. Fucking wire them, hardwire. But you're at 1:30 now, so we better flip through these, because I'm ready to piss and have like a 4th smoke break.
Mr. 27 says 41st brew viewer here. Then he says nice intro, Aussie Brew Balmy. Then he says the end of the Brew Balmy Brew Crew year. No, it was supposed to sound like forever. Psych.
Eric's going to be somewhat pain-free this evening after this show.
Then he says, now the Brew Balmy Brew Crew can be a real thing in 2024. Then he says, Brew Balmy drinking Coors Original. Then he
Joseph
says,
is wrong, sorry.
Happy
It's not going to
Brew
be a
Balmy
real
New Year.
It's not going to be a real brew crew in 24. The world's not going to be a real world in 2024.
I know, it's fucking dumpster fire. We'll all be hunting wabbits by March.
We all
Or
need
March,
to stick
April,
together.
May.
We all need to stick together with our friends.
The
and
problem is
family.
that we won't be able to communicate. That's why so many of us were trying to do short.
I was just telling some other people that.
Right here.
Short radio.
Hey, I know how to pick up Noah.
Tuesday night, northwest wind 10 to 15 knots with
See, I got that fucking nailed down.
I thought about getting a wind-up radio. I think that's one thing I don't have I should get.
I have one. And it also doubles as your phone charger, which, why? I laugh at that. There's going to be no cell
Not
towers.
necessarily, not always. Well, but even then, how much apps do you have downloaded on your phone that you can use without internet? Or just information that you have downloaded. If you're smart, you download important information on your phone that you can save.
Well, I have all the survival books in there.
I do have some survival books, not a lot, but I got a couple. But either way, you know what I'm saying? No, pictures of maps, outlaid, whatever. That's good on your phone. That's real good on your phone.
Hey, me and you, we're going to go out scouting, killing neighbors, taking stuff. Pillage Kathy's house for food and canned goods.
No, do you want my honest opinion?
Well,
Your cabin's not bad, but I tell you what, just up at my dad's, he's got 40 acres, and we have a wood boiler. We just got to fence off like a doorway. And here's the thing, it's not even about that. We take out the one nice house on that block, and we own the whole block.
it's also closer. The next
That's what I'm
question
saying.
is,
No, it's closer. It's
will
also
we
closer.
have use of vehicles?
That's what I'm saying. My place is closer. And that's why I say we take out the nice house, because that's where we could establish as, I mean, this is if shit really hit the fan. You take out the nice house, we don't even have to build on my dad's. We could use that as a small shelter shed, whatever, if worse is to worse. But you just fucking take out the nicest place around, and I got that whole fucking block to myself. When I say a block, you've been up there. It's a dead end.
Oh, yeah. McLean says, I'm so bored right now, I'd rather listen to my dad talk about how good the economy is, thanks to Joe Biden. I'm not kidding. Time for old Yeller to take that walk.
When's your... I was going to say, when's his dad... How many comments more do you have? Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Don't finish it off without me. I'll be back in 2.
And I gotta lose this. Hurry. Sorry. McLean, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but at this moment in time, a single individual that thinks Joe Biden or this economy is somehow better than Donald Trump is truly as uneducated, narrow-minded, and I think the word that I'm looking for is stupid. McLean, hearing a lot about quality time with Jeremy tonight. Sharky says, Happy New Year, all. Sharky. McLean, can I have the zombie fingernail when you're done with it? Sure, I'll drop this in the fucking mail. Matt Davis. Yep, Happy New Beer. Excellent. Then Matt Davis says B4, as in B4. B4 is a miss, and it was previously a miss. Oof. Wade, you have something going on. It sounds like it may be breaking up. I hope you feel better soon. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, and may the new year be the best one ever. Thank you, Captain Optimistic. Matt Davis, I'm waiting for you to go fishing, Eric, or camping with Matt. Make a good review. Why are you encouraging? Wade, big pepperoni or big globes are delicious. Heaven, Hell, Spirit, 6723. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's get rid of Biden.
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Ian,
what side is it on?
the other. Otherwise, you'd already be dead.
I didn't even hit you hard.
EMT says 5730. Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, look at that. First fucking time I fucking plug it in, this time it's now charging. The show is almost over. Story of my life.
I'm assuming you're talking about little waist, nice ass, big boobs?
I would.
That is nice.
I would like that. I would like that. Well, she looks like she's got a little bitty fucking penis sticking up though. I don't know about that.
Maybe she's a 70s porn chick.
Or a fucking 2020s.
Or transgender, memory confused, should be put in a mental institution. EMT says, I was going to fix my typo from yesterday, but you miss 100% of the shots that you never take. A3 and...
No fucking way.
See, obviously, I needed to drill more holes. A3 is a hit, and that one is sunk.
Asshole.
So we got Sharky with 2, Poco with 2, EMT now with 3.
Hey, if you look at all the things that are hit, I don't think this game is really going any faster or slower, quite honestly. Maybe a little longer, but not much. Because no, you look at the percentage of what's hit and what's missed.
Oh, I've had boards where there was no place that you could put a miss shot.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think this wasn't a bad board. I came Americana style. I got a big fleet and I cannot lie. But you know what? Alright, how about this? How about this? Because of what I did, I'm going to give you all information right now. There is only one ship left. And it only has 2 holes left to drill it. So,
sure. I even mumbled something and Cobra gets pissed off at me. You realize what you said gave him... I'm like, what?
Well, no. There's one ship with 2 holes. That's all there is left to hit.
But do you realize how many places you could hide an aircraft carrier yet?
But if they hit one, they know damn well where they are. 2, and it doesn't matter because 4, I already hit the aircraft carrier. I had 2 of them.
6, 7. There's 7 spots I could still hide an aircraft carrier.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm being nice. I'm being nice because they think I'm cheating, so I'll give them some redemption. There is one spot that you hit. and there's going to be another spot right next to it, and that's going to sink the ship.
Brad says, Happy New Year. Hope both of you feel better soon. Thank you, Brad.
I do too, because if I get sick, I'm going to fucking annihilate these two.
Sharky says, cheers all. Back in the kitchen here. Love the Aussie intro, dude. The original interviewer is epic.
She's real cute.
Oh, personal favorite. I did shoot that more than I was supposed to. Never heard the first round, each remark, and sticking to it.
What was that?
The 7th Psalm. I put 3 rounds in
Oh,
the
yeah,
gun.
yeah. He really kept shooting.
One for
one.
each of us, and Sharky, well, that was his. Hey, J-Dog, that was yours. Now he just fired mine. Fucking
Asshole.
goddamn fucking asshole. Hey, did you like that?
Hey, I'm serious. I don't want to keep waiting for you, but I need to go shoot that 44. I got a chub just thinking about shooting that thing. But if you can't get out, I am going to shoot with the next person I can go out with. So
When's that going to be?
as soon as I can, I'll let you know when I do. I got to work the next 2 days, then I got off, and then I got to work 2 days. So what's today? Monday. I got to work Tuesday night, Wednesday night, so
Thursday.
Thursday, if you're working. Doesn't mean I'm going to go out though, because Thursday's the middle of the week. I might not have anyone to go with. I'm just
I
telling
might
you.
have a doctor's note.
Dude, I'm so giddy. I'm serious. I feel like I'm more giddy than you with any of your guns, because you just get so many and you go and shoot them whenever. No, I think this thing is beautiful, and I can't wait to try it.
I might not mind bringing that. That's if that was food, right there. That rifle is some of my comfort food. There is 2 rifles that I absolutely adore in my 5.56 collection: the pistol and that one.
Well, I tell you what, I've honestly looked at, and there's other financial aspects that I want to put my money towards. But if that gun it shoots as well and awesome as I hope it does, I want to honestly take the whole thing and get it engraved. I want to get it custom buttstock, full engraved buttstock, full engraved on all the silver. It's like $1,200 to get the whole gun worked and customized. But that would also you're not losing the value on the gun on that. That's going to be a full customized, very nice worked gun. And I've already.
But you probably never sell it.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll probably never sell it, but I also only got $350 into it. And I heard Smile Money or Wait or whatever saying they saw them for like $700, one of the two. And I have seen some, but it depends on the measurements. I've got a 20-inch barrel, I believe, not the 16-inch, so that is more expensive. But I have seen them less than $900. The MSRP is like roughly just under $900. It's like $899 or $889, something like that. Whatever. But I don't even care if I literally paid $350 for it, and it was $700. That's still half off a brand new gun, never fired. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's a top of the line or not. It's a beautiful gun, and I got that for half price. I got it for $350 total. So I'm really pumped about that gun, and I've always wanted a lever action.
Didn't you tell me to fucking hurry up?
Yeah, here, let's do this. Hurry up.
I have to finish the comment.
Alright, finish the comments and we'll go on to the...
Ben Sharky's finishing comment says, love the Mosin 2, man. That trigger is insane. 3/4 of a pound, yes. Insanity can be measured on a trigger scale.
Nope, that's accidents waiting to happen. I mean...
Is this the same shit?
It's good. No, I bought something else.
Lies.
No, I did. You didn't even see me. You were reading your comments. I was just looking out for your rib, buddy. You're gonna sleep good tonight. Unless you had something better to pick, why are you complaining?
That is not something else.
That's not bad bourbon, though, is it?
No, it's good. I won't lie. It's
And I got it for $20, yo. $20. It was the last one in the store.
if you know why they had to make this 50%. Otherwise, nobody believed there was any alcohol in it at all.
It is. No, it's strong. It's strong. But it's smooth. For 50%, I've never had anything that smooth. Knob Creek, I don't know what that weighs in. But I tell you what, this is smoother than Knob Creek. And I like Knob Creek.
I personally think bourbon is harder to hide the alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, they all taste the same. For the most part.
Okay. I'm not listening to you. I'm going to read until
Really?
it's the last one.
I'm going to kick you in the shin.
Sharky says 30 minutes and 20 seconds. Bigger chest or smaller chest? The answer is yes. Oh, God. No. Fuck. He keeps putting up shit I got to look at.
I like big and small. Ooh. No, I'm taking the left. Taking the left. Honestly, even if she looked like a bitch, she looks a lot nicer than her. She looks like she's gonna really fuck your life.
I don't like her tattoos,
Fuck,
but I still think she probably looks like a good time.
I'm gonna take the one on the left because you know what? I think you'd be able to keep her around longer, and also because, yeah, you keep her around longer. The one on the fucking right looked like a straight bitch.
Okay.
She almost looks like the ass lady.
Okay, he says an hour 10:50. Nice pancakes right there.
Jesus Christ, he's just fucking posing up time after time. Doesn't. Yeah, that's nice. Those are big though.
See, I'm not saying that I would ever say no to this, but when you just get all the way down to this little tiny,
The smaller the better when it comes to the nips.
then again, and
Smaller nips, bigger tits.
Sharky SH, love the view of the outro, babe. Yeah, that's because she had gigantic titties.
I didn't see that one, but that's alright.
UOCR 220. I'm sick also. Had the side pain also. It has eased some. Had an MRI, showed gallstones.
Alright, where are you going with that? Left or right?
Cheers.
Where are you going, left or right?
God.
Neither one of them are hot.
No, I don't know.
See, I thought you'd go with that. I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
I was engaged to
I like the
I
build.
was engaged to a woman that looked a lot like this
I like
one.
the build better on the left, but you know what? I think the right one was better choice.
It's kind of like, would you rather be shot by a 9mm or a 38? You know? UOCR220 again. They're not doing anything about it. Can't understand it. Don't worry. Doesn't anyone care? No, it certainly doesn't act like anyone cares. We are watching the biggest fraudulent piece of shit, Obama administration, walk the United States of America into the gates
And
of
he's still
fucking
doing
hell.
it. He's still doing it. He's not president.
Last comment from him again. Get well soon. Cheers. I'm sick and ranting. I'm okay with rants. I like a good rant. I don't know if you've ever noticed this.
Eric's going to do a new unboxing for a knife. That's what I got him. I don't know if you didn't show what I got Christine, did you?
No.
I gave Christine a hell of a cock. Like, I gave her my swirly cock. Even Eric was jealous.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
Bullshit, you even said she was impressed. She loved it.
Oh, she loved your cock, yeah.
Yeah.
She can't wait to show it to everybody.
Unfortunately, theirs were delivered late, and Eric's was delivered real late, because even today it said, or no, yesterday it said, delivered on, what was it?
Undeliverable?
Undeliverable. Yes, something like that.
What the fuck does that mean?
I couldn't find the exact one he liked. He liked was it cricket? But I got him a really nice, that's the Browning. That's a copper-handed Browning knife.
No, you put me on the spot. I can't remember. I've owned the knife 3 or 4 times, and I keep giving it away. I've got the, Mr. Mark Mack gave me the carbon fiber version of it.
What? The Browning?
No, the one that I had in copper.
Oh.
He sent me the carbon fiber version of the one that I had.
Gotcha what you're saying.
Yeah, it was like, oh, look at this knife. Man, that is badass. Oh my god, I think my life will cease to exist if I... Here, just take it. I ordered another one. And the last time I tried to order it for myself, it was out of stock.
Like I said, I think, I thought you liked the copper. That's why I went with the copper handle. Because you love so many knives.
This is my Browning. It's even etched laser cut right through the blade.
I honestly don't want to give you a knife for a present because you have so many of them. But at the same time, what's the next thing? A gun? I'm not buying you a gun for a present.
You could get me a remote start.
Okay, that's just like buying you a gun.
Then you could remote start it so I could move it the fuck out of the fucking front of your garage.
I keep the key and fucking off. As soon as he starts it up, off, motherfucker.
I go out there and the doors lock and it turns off. What the fuck?
No, but I thought hopefully that you like the copper one. Like I said, I don't want to keep it. I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for you. But if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you. You can buy your own fucking knife.
Fuck.
You buy your own knife. Don't put that in a box and don't give it away. I'll buy it.
What do you mean? The last knife you gave me is in my constant use.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
It's not on me now because I...
No, I get it. I'm not saying you have to use it. I'm saying if it's something you're not going to use.
The only thing on me right now is medication.
Hey.
You want some?
No.
And a gun.
That's not what I want.
Sam goes, hey, did you go to Walgreens to get Christine's meds like she asked?
There. She's the fucking buck.
And I said, yes. I said, your dad is is out in public wearing jammies and a gun. She
Hold
goes,
on, what is this? Is this the Hellcat?
Yeah. She goes, that's
I know it's loaded, right? It's chambered.
And you can actually sort of peekaboo it.
Yeah. No, I really like Springfield. That's the peekaboo.
That's a great.
You call it the peekaboo. I love that. No, I call it the peek hole. The peek hole.
Smith does it too, but it's different.
This does feel good. Honestly, I almost kind of like the square feeling, almost over the rounded feeling. This is what put mine to shame.
Well, you know what?
No, but some people like the more rounded.
We need to go out and shoot the two side to side.
My gun is just like this, but this is squared. It's not all doctored up with all the extras, but just the basics. They're the same thing. It's just
I
the
struggle
feeling.
with little guns, though.
No, I do too.
I don't know.
I
don't understand why, but
I definitely like my end over yours. I'll tell you that. No, seriously, the XDS.
Don't you like skin?
Yeah.
Hey, but that's why I got
the XDS 2.0 definitely is way better on that in the aspect of the pinky feeling. I like the squared feeling. It's feeling good in my hand. But my other one has the loop down. It goes...
See, this is actually the extended
mag. My extended goes down and
otherwise it's flush.
Yep, I have the flush one. My extended one goes down and out just a hair.
We should just... Just kidding.
Ooh. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Okay, in the order... She reminds me of a girl that I may or may not have had interrelations with. I like that.
First, she got the greatest face. I'm going first. I don't care how big her tits are. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
She looks like she'd be fun.
Oh, she would. I think she was what? Fourth or fifth. I mean, she wasn't bad. The other ones look more exciting, though.
Yeah, I told.
Hey, even if I had to stay with them or not, just for the one time.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're in the club. Where do you put this?
I'm gonna take a sip on it right now, and I'll tell you. Actually, I kind of liked it. It reminded me a lot of Two Hearted.
I realize
Now the flavor's different, but what I
that's because it's fucking a real IPA as far as I'm concerned.
no, it's different, but I mean it reminds me a lot of what I like of the Two Hearted. But this is even smoother. It doesn't have nearly as much bitter. I'm gonna have to go 8.5 on this.
Wow, I'm actually higher than you for it.
I'm gonna go for. I mean, well, hold on.
9.
With the can, I was gonna say with the can I would go 9. But if I was just doing like a regular 12-ounce can, I'd go 8.5. But the big cans, I mean, that's on your E scale. That's different. Me just judging it from what it is.
I still think if you put it in a glass, you probably equalized it as a 9. no
You're
matter
probably
what.
right, but I'm still going 8.5. I'm going 8.5.
You know what I
Now, with
like
the
about
big cans,
this?
how much was it though? That'll boost me up. How much was it?
I think this was $3.
Did you have to pay single? They're $3 a piece.
Yeah. I just
So
I got these at
6, 12 bucks. I'd go 9. I'd go 9 just if you had to buy a 4-pack for 12 bucks.
Nope, they're singles.
No, but I'm saying if you got a 4-pack for 12 bucks.
What I like about this is it's what I like in an IPA. Natural. There's no tropical fruitiness.
It's sweet, but it's not like overly sweet,
But
like where you.
it's sweet at the start, but it ends on that
It's
dry,
got that bitter.
bitter.
Yes, but you know what I mean by sweet, though. It's not really overly sweet, but it
No,
has,
it's not a hot good year of Hop Slam sweet.
It's hard to explain. It's sweet. It is sweet, but it's not like a bunch of sugar packed in the motherfucker. It really starts off very sweet and smooth.
No,
And I don't mean like sweet like a sugar bomb. I mean like just as a drink, it's very smooth and it's got a sweetness to it for an IPA. Let me distinguish for an IPA. For an IPA, because they're always bitter, but it comes off real sweet in the beginning.
No, I liked it a lot, and I'm not a gigantic IPA fan. I always go
like
after
IPAs.
I go after the more natural ones, and what actually I like about those the ones that you keep bringing over, the Ranger series.
Yeah.
Those strike the series of real natural IPAs.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'll tell you what. I don't know. I'll tell you this.
Turn those titties down.
If we look at our Two Hearted Ales, I don't remember what I rated that. Probably an 8. Honestly, even though I love it.
The what one?
The Two Hearted.
Oh.
I probably rated about 8 or 8.5. This is definitely, if anyone had that video or could look it up, I would definitely go, this is another 0.5 above Two Hearted. And the one thing I love about Two Hearted is, it actually is good, but it's always accessible. That's the greatest thing about Two Hearted.
It never goes out of season.
But that's their sales slogan, and that's how they have been able to be so successful. If you don't know that, that's why everyone loves Two Hearted, because they have a marketing like no other IPAs, and that's the truth.
Okay, Bad says, I'm sampling the Spooky Bloody Mary mixes right now. Well, I look forward to the link.
Are those the hot ones?
No, they have several in their series. I believe he has regular and pickled flavor.
It just sounded hot the way he said it.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Din says, not the last review club. Take a sip. We're so okay. Fine. Whatever. I'll say this particular one, we're so far ahead of you. Like 2 hours ago, we were fucking taking sips. Oh my god.
You don't have to, but I'm doing one for Jim because he had to work tonight. We were supposed to go out. We were gonna go shoot. We were gonna go shooting today. He wanted to shoot his silencers. I'm not doing a full one. I'm gonna do a half. You want one?
No. Yeah. Smile money.
No,
Says 2024 Cheers Clever.
I'll pour you what I got me. It's like half to a 3/4.
Rich says Cheers Clevers. J-Dog says Heart Club. Mr. Holster. Mr. Mark Mack says, thanks for the rant, Eric.
Where was this one? Was this on the end?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember being there. Okay.
And we got to have a few friends of the show to get through some of this Octomore.
We gotta do a finish him. We'll do a Mortal Kombat finish him review.
What the fuck is that?
You never played Mortal Kombat?
No.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat has been on like almost every gaming system, right? Mm-hmm. It's a one-on-one fighting system where me and you would pick characters and we would literally, just on a two-dimensional screen, we would fucking fight it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they've gone to three-dimensional, but it doesn't matter. We're looking at the old school, you fight them out. What happens is, after I drain all your health points, we would go to a finish him, and you have a time where the other person just stands like this, all fucking incognito, and you could do a fatality where you would like execute them and chop their head off, or maybe you just uppercut them and fucking let them fall and die. Anyways, we gotta do a Mortal Kombat style of
J-Dog.
We gotta do a Mortal Kombat style of finish him bottle review. All this shit that has a sip or two left, we just need to finish and fucking get it off the rack. Because your rack keeps going to everywhere else because you're savoring 2 sips. And I get some of those are really good. I agree, they are.
We could just pour all the low Octomores together.
I'm not going to deny it would be very good.
Some of them are... I swear, if we had a nice clean palate and we poured just little tastes, I think that you would have a hard time... Now, I'm not... Let me rephrase. I would have a hard time telling you the difference between a few of them.
I agree.
But when you deal with like 9.3 and 13.3,
yes, there's a big difference.
I was like, that's
but so here's where, let me tell you what I think. You need to quit hanging on to the past and make way for new.
I don't want new.
No, I'm not saying
I'm closing this shit down.
And that's fine then. Hang on to your memories.
When these bottles are gone, I'm gone.
Well,
looks like I'm fucked for a while.
I'm just saying, I don't think that... Some of those have a little life in them, and some of them don't.
Well, 14.1 is like full.
But that's what I'm saying, like, let's have a review of... How about this? How about have a review of the good memories, or just a review of how about this? Not even good memories. A review of knocking out bottles.
I sort of did that today.
A review of knocking out the bottles.
I was in the middle of taking a shit, and I sent the Locked and Loaded crew
I don't want to know.
a series of pictures.
Here's my lefty. Here's my righty.
No, do you want to see?
Here's how I hang down low to the left. And when he hangs low down to the left, you still see his nutsack before his Peter.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, we're 2 hours. They're going to know I'm involved. 2 hours.
See, we're talking about... It was just memories. That's the first time I ever touched Vivian in Maine.
Hey, I could probably find a couple pictures of me and my bike.
You know,
oh, yeah. Hey, that would be a good first times for all those. Hey,
no, this was me and Johnny down at Clyde. Fucking Dak.
So then what I would say is, how about this? How about this? Not first time.
Joey.
How about best of memories.
That was a sad one.
Or how about just straight memories? That's... Oh, I want to hit you.
Joey praying to the beer gods.
He was down here for that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Joey praying to the bent paddle beer gods. And then of
He
course
was hoping the fucker would spring a leak.
that was that was at bent paddle.
Hey, we could honestly talk and think about that one and make it a...
Oh my God, I miss your sister. What the fuck?
Keep it up, asshole.
I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only woman in the basement.
I know where your rib hurts. I was being nice on that. That was a warning shot on your leg. Keep it up.
Oh.
He turns around. Yeah. Let's better rack this one up. Hey,
We can get out of here.
I do. I love you. You and Christine are like family to me. I don't
That's
care
what I
what
told.
everyone else.
I said I was gonna go talk to her, make sure it's okay to have someone in the zone of death. Walked in, I said, "Hey, just so you know, your little brother is gonna be over in a couple minutes." She goes, "Yeah, okay."
She's like, I don't know if she's gonna be okay with it.
Well, she's like, it's like she's gonna kill somebody, and I go, "Hey, he knows this is a zone of death," and I go, we tested, you know."
I don't see my grandma. I see my grandma, but if I'm sick, I go straight up to my room. She honestly rarely ever gets sick from me. You know who she gets sick from? It's my son. Because they play cards together right across the table from each other every day. They got their habitual thing.
Well, I wouldn't have asked you to come over. I tested
Well, if you
negative 2 days ago.
We did discuss this. You told me. I'm not worried about it. I wasn't even worried about it before. The thing was, I thought I was maybe going to get sick like a day or two after because you told me that. I thought our household was going to get sick. We got sick, but we got sick with something totally different. It was a fucking stomach bug. And actually, I think it was before you because I told you I was like, we all got something fucked up with our stomachs.
I don't think most people are gonna miss this variant. Christine says it's so airborne.
They said it was really strong passing.
Yes, like it must be hanging out there for like going, hey.
No, they said this one was really easy to get, essentially. I can't think of the word I was thinking, so I'm not going to sound stupid and guess. Basically, a lot of people are going to get this strand. It was very, very contagious. Wasn't overly... it wasn't like overly deadly as far as what the numbers came, but it was very... just like a fucking new flu. I mean, it was very contagious.
We believe that Christine brought it home as an extra present from work.
Yeah. She wasn't hidden behind the fucking shell, she told me.
Jesus. Mr. Plexiglass, we've missed you. Okay, Mr. 27, damn, it's already brew club time. Brew boomy, sir?
Time out, look at that one. If she was on your VMAX,
Woo!
I mean, she's still good on that. But if she was on your VMAX, I can only imagine what you would do.
As not being a big Harley fan, I would still take that as an entire package.
It doesn't even look like a Harley, though, honestly.
Well, it's probably like Eagle or somebody
modified like 80% of it.
Like there's probably one part.
That's what I'm saying. No,
like an 80%er.
No, it started with, but it's still like 80% modified. It was 100% original that was 80% modified.
Here's this bike, and there's all the things it used to be. Bad. Howdy, New Year's clubbers. May the gods smile on you this year. Oh my, have you... So there's a TikTok video. I actually said
You
this
say this
yesterday.
every time I see her, I think, pop up. You know what? Just no, you just need to actually watch her golf.
She must put some lotion on there.
I call it like icy hot. She does something to perk those up because every time she goes up,
But she's a good golfer.
she's a great golfer, and she never wears a fucking bra, and she is nipping hardcore all the time. You gotta watch her shots though. She fucking, oh wow, she's good, and I keep waiting. I'm like, come on, boob slip.
I said it the last time she popped up and you weren't here. But there's a TikTok video where they're like...
Oh, you see almost everything.
As the camera pans, there's a guy standing there and goes, my God, was that a great... And you're thinking he's going to say shot? Set of tits. And then it's like...
You sure that's not AI? Because now the problem... Here's the problem. Honestly, and I'm not trying to get distracted with that because that was a great... I could see a commentary person saying just that. A man, me, or you. How can you trust anything out there this day and age with AI? I'm talking about even your favorite electors. You're watching news broadcasts.
Hey, get a grip. Right now, they could make a video showing you walking out of a bank carrying an AK-47 and there's 9 people dead inside and they're gonna fucking arrest you and you will be...
That's where my point is going. Like, even your favorite representatives or the ones you hate the most, you can't even...
I'm surprised they haven't shown Trump executing people in Times Square.
You typically... You can't even trust what you're seeing on video now because a lot of it's made up.
Poco says Happy New Year and stuff. That's the last comment. If I hit the refresh button, I'm turning the shit show off.
I'll tell you this, Eric.
Yes.
Shit ever hits the fan, I think we're both gonna know. I just got one. I got one request from you as my friend and my neighbor. Whether you plan to go on out, do your thing, I at least hope we talk and pass on information or anything that can help one another.
Oh, if we're living this close, we're going to do everything we can to make our family.
Well, I think we would do it better together. But I'm just saying, I might have disagreements. If you want to go these close, I'm not doing that shit.
We might need to head right across the border and grab some Raven bows.
I'm just saying. I hope that we are able to communicate before any of that happens.
Well,
That's
the one thing we will always have is communication because of proximity.
To all you other motherfuckers, I hope you had a good New Year's, and I hope you all have a plan, and hopefully even better, y'all be able to plan with us.
And like I said yesterday, I hope I'm wrong, but plan for the worst.
There's nothing wrong with that. You should plan for the worst. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's my mindset.
And love those titties.
I love you all. Seriously, even Smile Money, he's an asshole. And whoever motherfucker is that keeps on wanting to fucking thumbs me down, I have an idea, but I guess what? I tell you what, fuck you. I still love you. There's still a space for you in my life.
Okay, I will see you tomorrow, and stay safe.